Hello and welcome to episode 23, where we drive from Kuwait City to Riyadh, trying to settle in with Overland life again and get to see some of the beauties that the Saudi Classic Car Club collected.
We are in the middle of Kuwait City. We stayed in the Ramadan Core Hotel, which is this one here. Guy was putting the surfboards up and adapting the solar panel to the new position. That one stays the same, but the other one is going to be on top of the surfboard.
After we were reunited in Kuwait, we stayed a couple of days around the city, trying to settle in again, but it was difficult. We quickly decided we wanted to move south along the Persian Gulf and then turn inland to escape the heat and the humidity.
We are packing the last things and we will go to the Saudi border today.
We made it to Saudi. The border crossing was pretty smooth. It took us only 1.5 hours to go out of Kuwait and then into Saudi Arabia.
We are not very far from Dammam and just at the coast in Saudi Arabia, and it's just like nearly 40 degrees and 70% humidity.
Just preparing dinner. We found a nice place to park underneath a tree so we don't have too much light. And as soon as we parked, Sami came by and invited us to have a coffee or a cold drink with him, and we had a super nice conversation. And now, it's time for dinner, but the humidity is crazy. As soon as the sun went down, the temperature dropped, and we have now 90% humidity at 28 degrees. We still didn't get back into our groove and ended up driving during the night a lot.
As always, we are late. We started late and now we need to drive in the dark. Yeah. We parked here yesterday. We could not see anything. And now we can see a little bit more. But we wanted to go to the lake, which is back there. But because of the road we chose was completely muddy, we had to turn around and it was already pretty late, so we decided to stop on the way.
This lake in the middle of the desert is artificial. It's fed by the water cleaning plant of Hofuf. You can find those lakes everywhere close to big cities. They just let the water out into the desert, which eventually forms a lake. We met some locals that were scouting for tourist attractions. Practiced our sand driving skills and then went back to the highway to continue towards Riyadh.
The compressor just stopped working and it's super hot. Guys checking the fuse. We just arrived in Riyadh. We are again in front of a shopping mall because we are really looking forward being a bit colder. And yeah, we need to do a couple of things, continue editing the video, and yeah, we need to contact as well our workshop here, so we can get a couple of things sorted out. All the malls are always nuts. They have everything up, but not only shopping, always like a kids playground and adults playground as well.
We stayed a couple of days around the city. The main reason for that was that we had to do a much needed oil change and fix our anti-roll bar bracket that we bent in a mania driving at night into a small canal. Around Riyadh there are several places where we could camp close to the city but still in nature, which came in handy.
We are going to go to the end. Let's see if there's water. I don't have a lot of hope because yeah, it's October, so maybe there's absolutely nothing, just dryness. We just reached the end of the gorge, so there is water, but it's not so clear.
Eventually we got in contact with Faisal from Landy Overland. He offered to do our oil change and the repairs at our car.
We just arrived in Riyadh. We are at Faisal's workshop. We are checking a lot of rigs here. Amazing. An example, a Defender that it was just a pickup and now it's a 110.
Need to refreshen up. Have a very weird carburetor on it.
It's the same one that we saw at Hofuf.
Yeah, in Iran, the same.
We have a lot of those here. The Mocha, we call it the Mocha Defender.
Okay, because of the color?
Yeah, because of the color, yeah. It used to be 3.5, now it's 4.6. Range Rover engine with the R380 transmission. So this Landy is for sale.
This one?
Yeah, I have it over here. This is a chassis of a Sierra 2005. And this is a 6-liter engine. LS 6 liter. With transfer case with 4-wheel drive. Because that is much more simpler than just doing everything.
And no electronics, nothing.
Yeah, still, there is actually electronics.
Amazing.
Stick is. Also have an AC.
Yeah, we don't.
You don't have AC?
No.
Wow, you guys.
Look at that, huh? Destroyed by the sun a bit, but yeah, amazing.
After we dropped off the car at Abdul and Faisal's place, we had the chance to sneak into the garage of Saudi CCC, where we could find a lot of Defenders and some other old beauties.
That, like, look at this woodwork, huh?
So they used this wood that came from the train of the Ottoman Empire and remanufactured it and used it for a purpose, which is awesome. So it's like a piece of history here.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Need to be careful to keep it in good shape.
have the original engine in it.
Yeah, on the side.
This is one of the rarest cars you could find in Saudi. Usually we name our cars. You're stuck with it.
Look at this cutie. Look at this cutie.
Do you know why it's
So beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Look at this. Oh my god.
see if it suits you.
But it's awesome if you have the space like that, or it's like a workshop. Most of the modifications on
That's
our
crazy.
car
It's super long.
in the street in front of our house.
Yeah, that happens too here. But you know,
Oh, the metal,
have the space for himself.
the buttons,
And
some
he had
inspiration.
Place rented with a very good deal.
The radio.
It's like a flashback into the history.
See, let's go in. Wow. Wow. So it's called a romantic car.
Yeah, because they used to use it in back in the days when the cinema used to be.
Yeah. So you
attended
just
in
move
the car.
it. Yeah.
You just flip the channel to bring the sound inside the car, and just shift the steering wheel to the other side, so you can get closer to your
Closer,
lover. You know, that's why.
I never. That's crazy.
Eh.
Amazing.
So that's why they call it the romantic car.
Yeah, Saudi Classic Cars Club.
CCC. Saudi CCC.
They were always joking about them being Arabs and camel owners, so they just turn around, made them logo, and call them the Camel Jockey Garage. Not only they have cars, but they have a lot of spares, a lot of tools, so they can reuse and reuse. You would always find something.
I checked your account. You've been somewhere. All the places.
Yeah.
I'm really jealous.
This is like really bended. We need to bring it completely into 90 degrees like it was before we crashed in Armenia. This is how it should look.
From Britain, it's in the military. So I sent them to him, and he did everything he could.
In line with the other one as well.
Did you check the diff oil and the transmission oil?
Yeah, like 1,000 kilometers ago.
High temperature resistant.
Okay. We have 3 tons. And that's why I put the front one in.
It's a good idea. You put the cooler on the transfer.
Yeah, we have 2. We have the transfer case one, and we have one in the front for the transmission. As we came back, the blue Landy was almost ready. We checked a couple of things, rotated the tires, and then headed out of the city. The goal was to get out in nature, to finally settle in to the overland life again, and enjoy the great outdoors of Saudi Arabia.